I figured I would show everybody what the inside of a homestead or van looks like. Okay, there's some free buckets I got because I got free buckets today. You can never have as many or too many buckets, especially if you plant things like tomatoes and peppers and stuff. And there's some wood I bought for the homestead. And there's the tools. Somewhere back there, there's 2 bucketfuls of lobster as well, but I can hear them, but I just can't see them. And there's some plants, and of course I got a baseball bat, and let's see what else is back there. Let's see if I can see them. No. I can hear them. I just can't see them. So what he's doing there is we were able to acquire some buckets from, these buckets were $1 a piece, and they're, I would say probably the size of them is, ooh, I'd say just shy of maybe 2.5 gallons. And we're putting holes in the bottom of them with a drill, with a drill bit. And that should probably be enough irrigation holes in that one. So you're going to have to drill holes in them if you get some buckets. And I have a stack here, and I bought the stack. So there's, what is it, 6 holes you put in it? Yep. 8. 8 holes in the bucket. And there's a stack of buckets that we got, and they were $1 a piece because they are the smaller ones. But if you're growing things like hot peppers and stuff, and they're only babies, you can put them in there, and that way you can be able to move them around, and as well as do other things to them. So we're just going to continue with drilling some holes, and I'll show you the next step once we have them ready. So what we have is, this is the bucket, and we put some soil into it after we drilled some holes in it with the drill. And I can't stress strong enough that have a Sharpie, write exactly what you plan to grow in it, when you plan to grow it. Like this was a pre-plant that Warren had bought today at the Walmart, and it is the 29th of May, and it is a Bonnie plant. It was a pre-plant, and it's jalapeno peppers, and there it is right there. And I do apologize for the ashtray next to it, but I do smoke. I'm going to admit it. I do smoke. And so what we're going to do is we're going to mix in some worm castings, because you want to make sure you fertilize anything you're planting or transferring. So we're going to move to the next step after I dip a hole in and show you just how to plant these. I have a hole there that I used my spoon to dip in and put there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the worm castings, which I have right here, and it's still the same bag that I bought before, and you get a lot in it for what you pay, so it was worth the money. I will be buying this product again. And what you do with the worm castings is you take it in and you sprinkle it in that hole, because when you put the roots in from the transfer plant, you're going to want it to have that little extra bit of boost. So I have it in there, and it is in one of those Jiffy pots that you can plant, but it's really wet. Like if I move that off the table, you'll be able to see, yeah, like it's just soaked, right? So it would be better if I take it out of there. So I'm going to take it out of there, and then we're going to move to the next step, and I'm going to show you how to take it out. I'm going to cut it off with scissors. So what step I'm at now is I'm just going to take that plastic liner right here off, and as you can see, when I'm taking it off, the Jiffy pot is just falling apart because it's that wet. They must have anticipated it sitting on the shelf for a while and soaked it. So we're definitely going to want to take the Jiffy pot off. And I'm not going to really have much trouble taking it off because it seems to be falling off. The hardest part seems to be this little plastic. Where's my scissors? Okay, we're just going to cut that plastic. That's one thing I like about starting my own seeds is you don't have all this extra plastic that you don't need to. I usually use the the egg cartons, and I'm just gonna knock that off. I have a bucket that I'm just gonna put it in once I'm done. And you can see the roots Those little white stringy things are the roots, so we're just going to pick that up. It's a little wet. Just going to take the rest of that off. And there's the bottom of it coming off. So now that we took it off, we're going to put it in that dip that we have. And we're going to take the soil around it, and I'm going to add some more soil as well. And we're going to cover it nice and gently, and anything that's broke off or hanging off we're going to take off, because yellow leaves don't make a plant look pretty. And I am a girl after all. I like kind of pretty things. So I'm just going to continue to get some soil and cover that up and move forward to where it's done. So now that we have the soil covered up and the roots covered up with the plant, what we're going to do is we're going to put in that much soil for now. Now you can fill it up all the way to the top, and you can put your plant a little further down if you want, but since this is a pre-plant and it was something I didn't start from seed, I'm just going to do it this way. And if I need to add in any more soil into the pot, it gives me, what, 4 more inches to do so. But it is a rather large pot, or bowl, or whatever you want to call it, pot, bowl, planter, bucket, container, jug. There's so many different words. This was actually a peanut butter container that I bought off a bakery for $2. So $2 is not bad for a big container like this, and it is reusing, and it does give me the white surface to write on, for I can keep track of what I'm growing. So thanks for watching, and I'll post updates on how it's doing, and subscribe. So what you're looking at is some of the tomatoes that I transplanted last night. They'll be moving out to the homestead tomorrow in the buckets, and they're fertilized, and as you can see, there's quite a bit, and I just wanted to show you that I have plenty of buckets left, so watch and see what I do with them.